It's the Bow Brothers for Two Shots on a Barrel. We can't thank you enough for joining in and listening to our show today. We do want to remind you, go out there and give us a review. Isn't that important, J-Bo?
It's very important for us to grow and to reach a larger audience.
12, 15, 16.
Facebook, we got a Facebook group. You can join. You can follow along with all kinds of crazy stuff that you put out there.
That's just the way it is. It's fun. It's good times. It's private, so we don't share anything off that page. It's strictly right there on Two Shots on a Barrel fan page.
Yeah, another cool thing we had some fantastic sponsors we'll showcase throughout the show today, and we want to appreciate and show our respect for all of those. And for more information on that, you'll be able to catch the ad or go to our Facebook page and check those out. There you go. All right, it's without further ado, Two Shots on a Barrel podcast.
Two old boys ain't much for working. Two shots on a barrel and they're talking about bourbon. Talking about a few other things that they don't know. If you've got a question, no need to ask. They don't have a clue, so raise your glass. Take a sip with the Bow Brothers. Now it's on with the show. From the heart of central Kentucky, the bourbon capital of the world. It's Two Shots on a Barrel with your host. A couple of hot shots of their own.
It's on your foot.
The Bow Brothers.
Well, I thought you were playing footsies with me.
Every time you move your foot, my head goes.
That's hilarious. That's good. I like you being like a little puppet. Am I still connected with you somehow?
I don't know, man. I think we're good.
All right. Well, that's probably the first kind of intro segment we've had.
Sorry, man. It felt like a leash. I was on a leash.
You're my little what's it? Mannequin? Not mannequin, but my what's the little puppet dudes?
I don't know. You're so old it could be anything, Jim. I don't know.
Well, with that, welcome to Two Shots on a Barrel. I'm Jimbo along with J-Bo. It's a Thursday at lunchtime.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is, but I mean something magical about it. I don't know. Eating Reese's Reese cups and drinking a little Maker's Mark is not a bad little option.
I like it. I'm enjoying. I think it's 3 for me today on these little.
Well, you
Reese's.
don't need to take my second one then.
No, I'm not going to eat anymore. But this bourbon I'm drinking at 12 o'clock is really good.
This is the community bottle, the Maker's
Yes.
Mark. So
Yes.
that's fantastic. We got a couple of shows that are doing really well out there right now, and so just make sure you get out there and check those out. The show with Denny Potter and Jane Bowie, talking about the exciting stuff that's going on in Washington County, and just kind of beating each other up as they were doing that.
That was so fun.
That was a lot of fun. Bobby Jack Murphy is just a radio legend, radio DJ legend. His show is also out there. And then we've got a show we're doing today with our good buddy Ray Osborne with literally Good Buddies Brewing Company.
That's right. Welcome back, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
It's, a lot of exciting things going on over at Good Buddies here in Lebanon. First of all, thank you for sponsoring, doing a sponsor here of Two Shots. I mean, that is, we couldn't appreciate that more to have you on board, and we look forward to every opportunity we got to say good things about you. But can you believe it's been a year?
Wow, it's mind-boggling to think that it's already been a year since I was actually in this studio doing the podcast before we had our grand opening. So yeah, years flew by. So
lots happened in this year. I mean, a whole lot for you and your family. It's amazing to see the growth over there.
Yeah, last year when we came in here, we had on our grand opening we had 1 beer on tap. It was our all-day blonde. By next weekend for our 1-year anniversary, we will have created 20 different beers and 4 different ciders in 1 year. Wow. So we've got a whole lot going on. So yeah, it's been a great year.
Now, Jim, one of the coolest things for me is a lot's happened to us in a year too. So we kind of Ray saved me during my illness. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
The Good Buddies. I want to say Good Buddies saved me. He was the guy that made it happen, though. When the doctor tells you need to drink more beer, you go to your buddy that owns a brewery, right? And that's exactly what I did. So it's good stuff. Thank you for being there for me when I was down and out. You saw me at my worst, man.
It's all like almost an oxymoron. A doctor telling you, "Hey, you need to go drink more beer."
Hey, look, if a doctor tells you that, you probably won't hear that very often. But if they do tell you, drink more beer, you go drink more beer. Am I right?
You are right. Listen, the big reason we're here today, we talked about a year and how fast a year can go. But we're here to tell everybody about this big 1-year celebration. It is on Saturday, February 24th. It starts officially at noon. You guys are going to do a big ribbon cutting before that, right, Ray?
We are. We hit the ground running last year. I mean, it was, we'd spent a year remodeling, renovating that building, and we were so excited to get going that we totally forgot to do a ribbon cutting with the chamber. So the chamber is going to come out. We're going to do an actual ribbon cutting to start the day.
So it's going to be the official. I mean, it's like, okay, it was a 1-year kind of trial run on this. I mean, it was a damn good trial run because, and I'm just joking about that, but now officially you're going to do the ribbon cutting. But boy, oh boy. So tell me about, before we get into tell you about some of the fun things that are going to be going on the 1-year celebration, just tell me how this year has been for you.
Well, the year started out still working a full-time job. This is, just a passion of mine, like we had talked about before. Had really good group of a team that I call them that really helps us out with, Monty Spalding and Kelsey. They work as beer tenders, and they're in there talking to people. My brother, Michael Wilkerson, he's actually, we joke about it. He can be a little goofy at times, but he's actually started being more of the face of the front of the house, as I call it. Mm-hmm. Whereas, myself and Graham are more in the back. But Graham Weibel, he if it wasn't for him, really getting in there and helping me out, brewing different beers, I'll say, hey, I want, let's look and let's try to build a recipe for this style beer. And within a day or so, he's like, okay, I just dropped this recipe, look it over, see what you think. Wow. And then we kind of go from there. So he's been a huge help to get things really rolling. The year took off by the end of Ham Days, rolling into October. I knew that things were going so well that in order to take this to the next level or to the next step, I needed to be in there a little bit more. So, I gave my notice at my full-time job in October, so I gave them a 4-month notice. I actually just left on January 31st. So
happy retirement.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, look, you get to drink bourbon at noon on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, it's just been a really, really good year. So, a lot of local support, and I can't tell you the local support from restaurants to just, the people in the community. Anytime I've asked for anything, everybody's jumping in, helping out. So, it's been awesome the support locally.
So we're hanging out with Ray Osborne at Good Buddies Brewing Company. Dude, a big-time celebration coming up Saturday, February 24th. Starts at noon. You are going to want to be one of the good buddies in this crowd for sure, because I have a feeling if it's anything like the grand opening that you had a year ago, what a freaking humongous crowd. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
He hooked us up.
Ray Osborne. And I was just getting ready to say this. The first 100 people to purchase a Good Buddies beer will receive the 1-year anniversary glass. And my man Ray has hooked us up with one of these. Last year, I was like number 101 or something. And I had to beg my buddy Joe Browning, who had 2 sitting there, and one promised Holly or something. And I begged him, and I somehow got that, but I do not have to beg Joe Browning this time. Thank you, Ray.
You're welcome, guys.
That is freaking awesome. But, all right, let's talk about the first anniversary. You've got a lot of, in addition to the first 100 that get the 1-year anniversary glass, you've got all kinds of other cool things going on.
We do. We have, we'll have the food truck again this year. Captain Frank's is coming back. Captain Frank's was there. He's been here a couple times over the last year. They're usually so busy they're kind of hard to get anymore, but they will be here. They're awesome food truck. We're also giving out some prizes throughout the day. I know Rosewood's donated a gift certificate. Big Papa's donated a little something. Newcomb Graphics, we have a barrel barrelhead that we've had printed up, and it's got the state of Kentucky, and it says "Drink Local," and then it says "Good Buddies Brewing" on it. So we'll give that away. So a lot of stuff to give away that day. New to this year, we're actually having Joe's Axe Shack out of Bardstown. It's a mobile axe throwing thing, so you can get online, get on Facebook, and check them out. But it looks really cool too.
Jim, stay away from it.
Yeah, I don't need to
nothing
be,
like a bunch of guys drinking beer and throwing axes.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not sure I need to be near axes even
Step
on a
away.
sober day.
And then we have what's called the Good Buddies Insider, and anybody that's been in, when you go to check out at the end, it'll ask you, do you want to become an insider? And basically, an insider is part of the program that's hooked up to our POS system, and it tracks points. So for every penny you spend, you get points. So the way it was really intended to be used is you build up points, and then you can cash in your points and buy things. Well, we're taking it to another level, and we're actually going to make it more like a competition. So we're going to give prizes out on our 1 year, and we're going to continue this through the next year. So you gain your points. So there's, from 1 point to 25,000 points, you get a prize. And at 25,000 points and above, we've got some new T-shirts made up that are just insider only. They say Good Buddies Insider. I think it says "Life is good, drink good beer" with our logo on it. And then at 100,000 points, we actually have there's going to be about 9 people, I think, actually hit that mark. And we've ordered these big mugs. So instead of drinking out of a pint glass like you see there, when they come in for the next year, they get basically a 24-ounce pour instead of a 16-ounce pour for the same price. So a lot of incentives. And then we're going to have the Insider of the Year. So somebody's going to be rewarded or awarded the Insider of the Year, and we've got a plaque and stuff for that too.
I think Jim's probably up there around 100,000 points, man. I have to drop him off. He can't find his car a lot of times after podcast, and it's usually parked at Good Buddies.
He likes the pizza every day.
He does.
I'm a mainstay for the pizza. I mean, I love the beer, and you got to have a good beer to go with a good pizza. And it's a match made in heaven when you're talking about Good Buddies and Mallard's Firewood Pizza. I mean, it's a magic thing, Jeremy. Of course, you wouldn't know about it. You would not be anywhere near on this
I'm going to be there.
Insiders group.
Look, I have a kid that's very active, and I can't party as much as you do anymore.
You can bring kids.
It
Good
is
Buddies is a
kid-friendly.
friend.
Well, it's not that I'm worried about taking Salem. It's worried about getting there because we're at ball games. We're there at ball games.
You can come up with all the excuses of why you're not an insider.
Look, I love that place. I mean, if it weren't for that place, I'd probably still be bedridden somewhere.
No, it's so cool. And we talked about the food trucks. That's been an important thing for you guys. You partnered with a lot of food trucks over that year, didn't you?
We have. We've had everything from Cuban food to hot dog trucks to Indian food. To just your basic taco trucks. I mean, it's amazing how many different food trucks are out there. And then a lot of those being local is really good too.
So if there's anybody listening that has a food truck that would like to get in contact with you, who do they call?
They can either reach out on Facebook. That's the easiest way.
Okay.
Look us up on Facebook, Good Buddies Brewing Company, and then just IM me, send me a message, and we'll go from there.
Fantastic, man. And it's a perfect setup. It's right in front of the building, right by the road. Lots of visibility, man.
Oh, we get a lot of people that just stop in for the food trucks and may not even come in. So you don't feel obligated if you see a food truck, swing by if you feel like stepping inside and just checking the place out because you don't know really what's inside. That's been another thing over the last year. We don't have a lot of street appeal, I guess you could say, from the outside of the building. And people, when they walk in, they're like, oh, this is really clean and nice in here, and not even realize what it looks like. So,
and you can go another way. If you don't like the type of food that's out front, you can stop by any of our local restaurants and bring it inside.
That's right. Yeah, you can, hit up the pub, get a pizza, go to Rigatti's, go to, I've had people bring in Rosewood carry out, Mexican carry out. I mean, it's just a place to come hang out, drink a beer, eat, socialize.
Love it, man.
It's one of the things that honestly Ray has really promoted is the local restaurants, supporting your local restaurants, supporting your local businesses, and so he's just not blowing smoke to you, Jay. No, it's like legit, and the businesses really appreciate that. Right. I'm sure.
Oh yes, definitely. We hear from people all the time, and it's cool just to even see on Facebook or run into somebody and go, you know what, that's really cool that you would support my business, with your business. It's not a competition.
Right.
We're all here. We're a small community. The more we can help each other out, the better the community's going to get.
I was sitting in there once, and they had a delivery from the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, I was there one night, and Chad G. Mattingly, our great county clerk, was like, man, I'm going to a Mexican restaurant. You want me to pick you up something? And he was bringing it back. But, yeah, cool night. There's a lot of things we still want to talk about here on our Two Shot Show, previewing the one-year celebration of Good Buddies Brewing Company. We're going to be back to talk to Ray Osborne, but it's February 24th. You are going to want to be there. Starts at noon that day. It will be a party, all kinds of things. Stick around. We've got more with Ray Osborne on Good Buddies Brewing Company. It's Two Shots on a Barrel.
J-Bo, I found out the older you get, the more kids, as your kids grow older, you suddenly have a damn fleet of vehicles.
And the both of us, man, we can tell you all about it. We both have brand new 16-year-olds hitting the road. So let me tell you how often we're visiting Big Old Tires these days.
And it's important when you got your 16-year-old out on the road, you have good tires.
Oh, absolutely.
And the place to go, we know, is Big Old Tires of Lebanon and Bardstown.
That's right. Billy Taft has been doing this a long, long time. If you want advice on getting the perfect tire for the perfect vehicle, go to Billy Taft first at Big Old Tire.
And not only can they supply you with some great tires, they also can do oil changes, brake work, you name it. And here's the cool thing that really impressed me when I visited Billy Taft and Big Old Tires the last time. That dude is customer service extraordinaire.
Absolutely. He's been like that as long as I've known him. I've known him a long time. He's a great guy, just like off the court than he is on the court. He's just A+, and I love that dude. He's really, really genuine, and he knows his tires. And if you're having problems, let's say this weather's crazy, okay? It's raining a bunch. Go in there and let him put new windshield wipers on your car besides going and trying to do it yourself. I'm speaking by experience here, Jim Reed. It's a terrible, terrible thing to do, putting wipers on yourself.
No. Big believer in Big Old Tires of Lebanon and Bardstown, right here in the heart of bourbon country. If you're in for the bourbon trail, your car kind of messes up on you, go see our friend Billy Taft.
Pit stop. It's all it is. Pit stop. You're in and out and off to the next distillery.
There you go. Big Old Tires of Lebanon and Bardstown, a proud sponsor of Two Shots on a Barrel. All right, so one thing we've learned on Two Shots is it's important to know where to go when you need a good attorney, Joe.
Yes, sir. It's very important nowadays. We've had to get one of our own here lately, and we got the best in the business.
We absolutely do, and we found out one morning when you go visit Don McCauley, you better enjoy bourbon and stick around for a while. Because not only is she very good and an expert attorney, she also knows her bourbon.
She does know her bourbon, and she knows where to get it, and she will not tell me where the secret stash is located. But that's okay.
But she'll bring out many of the unicorns that she has in her house, and we enjoyed spending time with her. But on a serious note, we know that folks listening out there need to have good legal representation. Don McCauley.
Don McCauley, you are right. 144 West Main Street in Lebanon, Kentucky. Her phone number is 270-692-0684. If it's legal anything, she will take care of it. She will be there for you, and she will be the voice that you need to get through this situation.
We're talking real estate law. We're talking business law. We're talking anything criminal related, divorce, you name it, bankruptcy, any of those things, Don McCauley can take care of you.
If you're nervous and you just don't know which way to go, if you need that voice, call Don McCauley. Once again, 270-692-0684.
Yeah, good stuff right here in Bourbon Country. Don McCauley, Law Office of Don McCauley. Thanks.
Marion County Trail could be the best value in bourbon-themed travel in Kentucky. You'll experience one of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail's crown jewels, one of the Bourbon Trail Craft Tour's top-rated stops, and something you can't find anywhere else. Organized tours of a bourbon barrel manufacturing facility, all in one place. It's the Marion County Trail. Take your time to tour, dine, shop, and stay all along the way. Explore world-famous Maker's Mark, a hot ticket item on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Limestone Branch Distillery, home of world-famous Yellowstone bourbon, and one of the top-rated stops on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail Craft Tour. Kentucky Cooperage, the sprawling plant where the thriving bourbon industry's barrels are hand-built and seared with fire for bourbon aging flavor. And Lebanon, home of wonderful dining opportunities from home-cooked to chef-driven. Unique shopping opportunities, nowhere else to be found murals for your selfies, and overnight accommodations that range from traditional to bed and breakfast to bourbon-themed. Go to visitlebanonky.com for more details. Lebanon Tourist and Convention Commission, 270-692-0021.
I'm afraid to talk because I don't hear the music.
Do you not hear anything right now?
Nothing.
You don't even hear me.
I hear you.
J-Bo, Podcast Magazines. You made the cover of that magazine.
I'm a pretty important person.
So you didn't understand, they had a quote on here. Even in his early days, J-Bo loved being different. Later called the Breakfast Boy. And these days, they just called him Cornflake.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm a cornflake of all things. I've been called lots of stuff, but cornflake.
Back in the day, cornflakes were hot. I mean, it was a hot breakfast item.
How far back?
So they just called you Cornflake. I thought that was, and Toby Ray with Kentucky Music Mafia loved that.
Oh, gosh, Toby.
He loved that.
Stop it, Toby.
Do you know who sent that to me?
No.
Toby Ray.
Toby, that figures. He likes to go back and dig up old pictures of us from middle school and high school.
I thought that was so freaking great. We're hanging out with Ray Osborne today. Big 1 year celebration coming up Saturday, February 24th. It's just going to be a big old party. It starts at noon on Saturday the 24th. Big ribbon cutting before then. So, J-Bo, if you want to get in that ribbon cutting, you'll need to be there a little early. But the first 100 people that purchase a Good Buddies beer will receive a free 1 year anniversary glass. If it's anything like opening day, there's going to be this humongous line waiting for that opportunity to get that 1 year anniversary glass. But the other thing, all kinds of prizes throughout the day. Don't we have something we can?
We got a box of shirts. We can give him a couple.
We give him a couple. I mean, we've got. Is it legal to give away bourbon or something?
We did it last time.
Well, then I think we can surely find a bottle of bourbon here to add to the free prizes, the prizes throughout the day. But Captain Frank's Hot Dog Emporium will be there. They're going to have Joe's Axe Shack, mobile axe throwing. How cool is that? All kinds of special beer. Let's talk about the beer, Ray Osborne, because you guys, you had a picture on the Good Buddies Facebook page, man. You got a full house of some brews.
We do. We, our tap board really looks light right now. We have a lot of guest beers on right now. We've been brewing hard for the last about 3 weeks to get ready for this, but we'll have a lot of the normal favorites back on, whether it's Floating the Fork, Swamp Fox, our Golden Ale. Slobber Bones, our sour, it'll be on. But we do have some new beers that will be released that day that are completely new that no one's had. One of them is an alt beer. It's a German style, copper in color. A lot of people enjoyed our Oktoberfest beer that we had during Ham Days. Oktoberfest beers take a lot longer. They're lagers, so they have to lager out longer. So this beer is an ale. So it's a quicker fix to that. So it's going to be very similar to Oktoberfest. I don't want to say it's just like it, but it's very similar. I would say it's in the same family. So that one's going to be released. We also have a new Hefeweizen. We're going to drop a Hefeweizen. We have a lot of people that like the Hefeweizen. So it's a wheat beer, a lot of banana and clove type flavor. So it's kind of lighter style beer.
Now look, if I've been drinking all day and I go up and try to ask for a how you say it?
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen, it just won't happen. It just won't happen. I can't say it sober.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah, and it's a good beer. It's not one of my favorite styles, but it is a very popular beer that we try to keep one on in the tap room. A lot of people like it. The next one is going to be so we started running a hop series. Over the last year, and basically what we're doing is running more of a West Coast IPA style beer, and then we're just single hopping it. So we're only using we used Mosaic hops, and it's all we used was Mosaic hops through it, so people can really start understanding the different flavors of all the different hops. So we did a Mosaic, we did a Citra hops, and the new one we're doing is a Columbus hops.
Cool.
So it's gonna be new, and it's just really a real powerful floral, the hoppiness like an IPA. I know you don't like hoppy,
Right,
J-Bo. So I think
He's fruity. He's a fruity guy.
So on that side, I've got some good news for you too. So we're releasing 2 new ciders that day.
Yes.
We have a pear cider that we've done. I actually just got it kegged earlier this week, and then last week I kegged the new peach cider that we're doing. And man, it's got. I mean, my wife tried it, and she was like, "It's like taking a big bite into a big juicy peach." I mean, it's real juicy.
Now I
and
know
sweet,
she liked that pear a whole lot. Does she like the peach more than the pear?
I think she likes the peach more.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So a lot of new stuff coming out, and then over the next year we're, with this, speaking about beers, we've got a lot of different ideas for beers. Our system allows us to turn and burn a little quicker. So with it being a 1-barrel system, we're always changing it up, throwing new things out there. We're actually getting ready to start working on a derby beer.
Cool, awesome.
So we're trying to think. We want something to do similar to a mint julep. So we're thinking like a blonde infused with some mint, something like that, so that we've got a derby beer on.
So I got a question, J-Bo.
Yes, sir.
First of all, the names that you come up with on your brews, I love it. I mean, whether it's what is it, the floating
the fork,
which by the way is one of my favorites,
Yep.
no doubt about it. But you've got some cool names. How does that naming process work? I mean, do you guys just sit around, you and Graham and Beth and the girls, and say, all right, here, let's throw this out? Or does Chad Littlebino Spalding come in and give you his wisdom? I mean, how's all that work?
It honestly starts out just like you said. I send out a text to the group of what I call my team, and basically I'm like, hey, here's what we've got. We're dropping this, just like our first strawberry cider. And they come back, and there's all these different names, and then I narrow it down to 3 or 4, and I go, here's 3 or 4, let's vote on it. What do you think? And then, boom, that's my
Very
jam.
cool.
That's how that's my jam was named. So,
All right, so I got to run something past you.
All right, so
You go
I'm
to
thinking I know where this
You
is
go
going,
to
but you go
Big
ahead.
Papa's. What do you find on the menu?
You find a Bo Brothers breakfast burger.
With Jim being there all the time, you need a Jim Dandy somewhere.
Jim Dandy.
A Jim Dandy. There's a song named after Jim Dandy. I think you need a beer named after Jim Dandy.
I'm trying to figure out. I knew I didn't know you were going with the Jim Dandy thing. I thought you were going to keep it as a
you
Bo
deserve
brother.
it. You're
as a
there
Bo
more
brother.
than me, so you need
Yeah, you've called me an alcoholic from time to time.
exactly.
I like to go sit at the bar and talk to
There's
Ray
nothing
and
wrong-
Michael.
There's nothing wrong with that.
and my buddy Joe. I mean, it's a place where you go
fun.
to see your good buddies.
Everybody
it's the
knows your
local
name.
Cheers. It's
Yeah.
a local cheers.
Exactly.
It
Everybody
really
knows your
is.
name.
It really is.
So we need a Jim Dandy.
Yeah, and people be thinking it's named after
Look, if he named it after me, it's going to be named after a peach cider. So let's just stick with your beer.
Why don't
and
we
a Jim
call it
Dandy.
cornflakes?
Shut up. Shut up. You and your cornflakes.
Oh my goodness gracious! We're hanging out with Ray Osborne. We're getting ready to celebrate because Ray is celebrating his 1-year celebration of Good Buddies Brewing Company. It's February the 24th. That's a Saturday.
Cool.
Starts at noon. It's going to be a humongous crowd, Ray. I'm just going to tell you, and I know you know that too. You've got so many good buddies, and those good buddies have good buddies, and it's just going to be a fantastic day. Man, in your wildest dreams, did you see this? Did you see? I'm gonna stop working where I'm working, and I'm gonna do this for a full time. And you've told me when I've been up there at the bar talking to my good buddy,
Right.
all the dreams and the goals. You're not finished yet, but did you ever see it coming to where you are?
Not this fast. We did a business plan when we started it. We had a 1-year plan, a 3-year plan, and a 5-year plan, and we're well into that year 3 plan. So no, I didn't. I wasn't planning on leaving my day job as early as I did. Actually, that's about a year earlier than what I anticipated. But with the way it's all taken off, and again, a lot of that credit goes to my team, even all the way down to my daughter who helps on Facebook, promoting stuff. If it wasn't for them helping me get through this last year, we wouldn't be where we are now. So everything, kudos to those guys and girls, because they really have been there to help it become what it is.
So Saturday, February 24th is all about celebration, but I know you've got a lot of big ideas coming down the path.
We have a lot of stuff going on. We talked about some new beers coming up. One being, trying to work on a Derby themed beer. We will be part of the main Derby on Main.
I'm psyched about that, by the way.
That's going to be a fun time. I actually was with Jacqueline yesterday, talking about some stuff there and trying to help her out. And I think it's the first year doing it, so people need to consider that. There's gonna be some learning pains there, I believe, but I think it's really going to become an event that's going to really take off here in town. So we're happy to be part of that. We're working on some collabs right now. Scout and Scholar, we're working with Lee Northcutt over there.
Cool.
On a collab with them. We've got some others in the works. I won't name drop, but there are some bigger breweries out of Lexington and Louisville that want to collab with us, which is awesome to help promote us. We're also working, with a couple local distilleries. One of them is not here yet, but almost.
Coolio.
So we're working on
like
some
that.
surprise stuff to drop some bourbon aged beer stouts with them. So a lot of collab stuff going on. This year, one of the plans, we will be starting some small distribution. We're going to be at Rosewood, hopefully midsummer. Timothy Wheatley and I, we're working on a deal with that to get some draft beer out there. So anybody that goes to Rosewood, great steaks, good company out there too.
Love it.
So we want to be out there with them. Some things like for this summer, we're working on a concert series deal where we're going to have outside music on the last Friday of the month. So
Love
we'll
it.
do that
Love that idea.
Through the summer and bring in a different band or something, or individuals or whatever. So we've got that going on. Working on a car show for early summer or late spring, early summer. So hopefully we can shut down the street and have a car show. We'll definitely, March is a big month. We've got a deal called Books and Brews. That'll be March the 9th. It's with the library, so the bookmobile will be there, and they're actually going to have a book sale and stuff. So
cool.
Come by and see that. St. Patrick's Day, again, we'll have green beer. It'll be on the 16th instead of the 17th is a Sunday this year, so we'll have that
Same
party.
Leprechaun?
Same Leprechaun will be there. He will be there again.
Awesome.
So we'll have the Leprechaun back for that. So we've got that. Along with that weekend being the SEC tournament. So, if the Cats can get their act together, maybe, it might be fun to watch that. And then we'll have all the March Madness stuff going on. Something new that's in the works right now, we're looking to bring also an Oktoberfest festival in October. So we're going to do it. We're looking at like 2 weeks after Ham Days. We don't want to mess with Ham Days, but then get into October. So hopefully around October 12th, we'll actually have like an actual German Oktoberfest party. So all kinds of stuff going on this year. I mean, I'm so excited, so pumped about it. Again, the people that have supported us, I think some of the things we're doing, they're really going to like. So
awesome job, man. And kudos to your daughters, man. They do a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and
they clean the brewery. They're doing social media stuff. Lexi does dog treats. She makes homemade dog treats.
Let me tell you, I'm a believer in those dog treats because
you tried them.
Yes,
because we know you did.
They're delicious.
You took their anxiety medicine.
Yes, I did that one time. Yes, I did that. But I can tell you that my Cavapoo likes them better than me, and that's all that really matters. So, I'm always asking. I was like, you got to eat dog treats.
She's got a fresh batch down there now. Nice. Just made last week.
And you were talking about hanging with Jacqueline, talking to her. Have you talked to her assistant about doing anything out there with you yet?
No.
You got an inroad with her.
Yeah, I do have a little inside now. So.
See?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that new position.
A couple of things that you hit on that I want to hit on before we go to our next quick break. Jacqueline Swinsky at the Chamber of Commerce, I think she's hit a home run with this idea of the Derby theme on Main. I think it's fantastic. Two Shots hope to be able to help out with that. We're going to be sending one of our guys to help out a lot on that. Jeremy will be doing that, and I'll be in Millionaires Row because that's where I belong.
I thought Cornflake was up on Millionaires Row.
No, Cornflake will be up on stage and working hard, and I'll be just on Millionaires Row hanging out with Ray Osborne.
Lord have mercy.
And all the other bigwigs.
Oh, gotcha.
But anyway, the other thing that I want to talk about is you mentioned him early in the show, but Michael, your brother, man. Yeah. He's a superstar. He's got the glitter coat on on trivia night. He goes around. He mingles with people. He's a cool addition or contribution or key cog of Good Buddies Brewing Company. I gotta know though. Does Michael have a nickname?
No, he really doesn't. I mean, we called him Bud, growing up. But
then that is one of the challenges that the Bow brothers will take on, is coming up with a good nickname for Michael at Good Buddies. We are up to the task, J-Bo.
We can do that. And I want to give him a shout out also. He makes you feel comfortable when you come in. If you're like not from around here, walk in and he meets and greets you and makes sure you feel comfortable coming in.
He's actually just getting his he's getting his feet wet in the bourbon industry. He just took on a job at Bardstown Bourbon.
Well, good for him.
So he started there 2 weeks ago, maybe. So he's the bourbon enthusiast.
He was telling me, I was talking to him last week, and he's excited. He said, I love it. And he said, I'm learning something new every day. And I told him, even he had told me, he was going to be starting there. I was like, dude, you are a people person. Because he's a little bit nervous. And I said, man, you are a people person. So you're going to be just fine.
Right.
And he is, and he will. So I'm happy for him. But we got to find a nickname for him. And we will do that, too. We'll make it sick.
He might not like it, but we'll get him a name.
Well, we're going to give him a name.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's get to our last little break. We'll come up, wrap things up with our buddy Ray Osborne with Good Buddies. February 24th. That's a Saturday. Man, if you are in town on the Bourbon Trail and you're just like, what are we going to do tonight? What are we going to do this afternoon? Come by Good Buddies, because I tell you, you're going to have a great time. You're going to meet some fantastic people. February 24th, it starts at noon. Ribbon cutting 11:45. So many cool things going on. The Good Buddies Brewing Company. We'll be right back with Ray. Exciting news for Two Shots on a Barrel. We have a brand new sponsor. Hey, this is Jimbo for Two Shots. Good Buddies Brewing Company, our newest sponsor. I got to tell you, they have it going on. Located in the heart of the bourbon country right here at 120 West Martin Luther King Avenue in Lebanon, Kentucky. All kinds of great craft pours, including many concoctions put together by master crafter Ray Osborne. He's also assisted by his beautiful bride, Beth Osborne. They are the newest and brightest in Micro Craft Breweries in good old Kentucky. Make sure you go out to their Facebook page. You can easily find it at Good Buddies Brewing Company. And don't forget, when you're in town on the Bourbon Trail, to stop by Good Buddies Brewing Company. Again, located at 120 West Martin Luther King Avenue, Lebanon, Kentucky. Good Buddies Brewing Company. We're happy to have you as a sponsor right here on Two Shots on a Barrel.
Lisa Kearns doesn't want to just sell you a house. She wants to find you a home. If you've been thinking about making a move, she'd love to help. She knows you've got many choices when choosing a real estate agent, but not all agents are the same. Her clients are the heart of her business, and she takes pride in providing exceptional service, knowledge, and transparency while helping you navigate the real estate market. With her by your side every step of the way, she can assist you in real estate needs that make buying and selling a smooth, enjoyable process. Call Lisa Kearns, Realtor with Exit Realty Homestead, 270-402-4036.
Are you looking for a clean, fun podcast that you can relate to? Well, we've got it for you. Cross the Line. The 1524 originates out of Indiana. Former high school rivals, now our buddies sitting around a speakeasy bar, talking about common day events, common things. We keep it light, they keep it easy. It's a good time. Check out Cross the Line, 1524. You can find it on all the podcast apps and players. You can also check them out at crosstheline1524.com or check them out on Facebook, Cross the Line 1524.
Push the button, J-Bo. Having a lot of fun hanging out with our old good buddy Ray. I had a lot of fun this week, J-Bo.
Did you fall off the porch again? Just wondering. My bad.
J-Bo, I had a lot of fun. I went to the UK Ole Miss game because another one of my good buddies, Lisa Kearns, I got a couple of tickets from her. Got to hang out with her, as you described her hot daughter.
Ray, listen to this. Those tickets were mine. He took them and then said he won them. So I was supposed to go to that UK game. And no, you called me and you said, man, Lisa's daughter is hot. And Lisa is our sales girl. You can't talk about daughters like that, man.
You are so full of crap.
Goodness gracious.
But I also was afforded the opportunity to meet Stanton Hodges.
Stanton Hodges.
Which is a good friend of Lisa's daughter, Shay.
Was that who was in the picture with you and her?
Okay. Yes. Okay. But some people didn't get to go to that game.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Because they didn't win tickets.
Yeah, we won them all right. I had pictures made with Lisa because we won those tickets. Yes,
Listen,
yeah.
I can tell you, you did not win those tickets. You were
Salem
never cool enough to be in that spot.
Salem is extremely upset with you, just to let you know.
All right, we're hanging out with our buddy Ray Osborne. By the way, I really believe, J-Bo, that if they are truly podcast friends with us, the Cross the Line 1524 guys should come down on Saturday, February 24th, and attend this awesome one-year celebration of Good Buddies Brewing Company.
I had to give them credit. They do come down a lot, and they ask us when we're available, but you're always cleaning the house, cleaning the toilets, can't do this, can't do that. So they probably would have
Dude, I don't
down.
do any of those things. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying that's some of the excuses you used in the past that you couldn't go party with them. So, but I've talked to them. They are going to come down. I'm just not sure the date.
I believe there's been one time that you attended an event with the Cross the Line 1524 guys that I did not attend.
You're right. You're right.
One time.
And it was epic. It was epic.
All right, back to Ray Osborne. That's what's important today.
But, yes, we appreciate our boys from Indiana, and we can't wait for them to come down and spend some time with us.
And they should come February 24th.
Larry, Curly, Mo, Laverne, Shirley, and Magic Mike.
All right. What's your favorite Good Buddies beer, Ray?
I would say probably our Oktoberfest that we dropped was probably my favorite. As far as one that stays on all the time, I'm going to go with Rockhopper, the Kentucky Common.
So the Rockhopper, describe that to me, and I'll tell you if
it's a pre-Prohibition style beer. It uses a lot of corn in it. It's pre-Prohibition in the Louisville areas where Kentucky Commons kind of originated, but it's kind of got a copper tone, not real hoppy. But then again, I say that, but then I'm kind of a seasonal guy too, so I kind of go with the season. So right now, when it's kind of cool like that, we get into summer. I get more into the IPAs and stuff in the summertime. So I'm more seasonal.
Yeah.
When it comes to drinking.
So one of I learned, I forget now where I learned this, but they were talking about just the genius of people that have developed beers and that type of thing, and decisions and so forth. And so they were talking about, they were comparing it to what's the real popular Mexican beer? That's always on the commercials. It's got Eli Manning.
I do better if your finger wasn't in my face than when I'm trying to think.
Snoop Dogg. What is it? Corona. Okay. And I didn't realize this, but they were talking about, and I'm going to point at you again, J-Bo, that Jimmy Buffett apparently early on was affiliated with Corona. And in a just absolute genius move, he was the guy that came up with Land Sharks.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I did not know that. I love Land Sharks. Have you produced anything so far that's been similar to Land Sharks, or is that something that would be in the repertoire?
That's something that we would work on, but Land Shark Corona, it's more of just I call it a Southern style lighter beer. But we've talked about this summer coming out with something that has like a Country Boy does one. It's called Key Lime.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of that lime flavor just in a light lagered beer. So I think there's definitely something like that in the works.
Yeah, that's cool.
That could be a Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy.
Why are you going with Jim Dandy?
Dude, that's one of my favorite songs. It just happens to be your name. Jim Dandy. Look it up.
So people will not even recognize.
Yes, they will. I'll make sure the world knows
my
it's
gosh.
named after you and not a song.
Oh, Lord.
Trust me.
You've totally railroaded
Oh,
this.
Jim Dandy.
So what else, Ray? What else you want people to know?
I mean, I think we've hit on about everything. Just I just in 1 year, it's just amazing. Where we were. Yeah, even being in here, I'm a little more comfortable.
You are
being in here with
comfortable.
guys.
Dude, you're like a pro now.
It was nerve wracking last year. Of course, there was a lot going on
Right.
too. So, but just again, the support of the people in the community, whether it's the city support, the county support, Brooklyn and them at the economic development, they're doing great things for this community. With a lot of big things coming, not only with just Good Buddies, but for our community, and just really excited to see what happens in our community over the next 5 years. I think is just going to be amazing.
Can't wait. We love our Brooklyn and Jacqueline's. We love them all. And you love these, what are they called, Jim Reed?
They're like Reese's
Hearts.
They're
chocolate peanut butter.
They're so good, and they're really good with your community bottle.
Yes, they are.
Man, Ray, brother, you don't have to worry about me supporting you. If we can just get the other Bo brother.
He needs his own parking spot so he can find his car afterwards. That's the very important thing.
I believe in supporting good guys and
do.
good businesses.
I agree with
and there's not any better than Ray
Top
Osborne.
notch, man.
And
Top
good
notch.
buddies.
We're your number one fans, brother.
Appreciate it.
Just one of us shows up, but we are your number one fans.
Hey, we love listening to you guys. We even have brew days where we'll put the podcast on, and I'll be down there brewing and listening to the latest podcast.
Sweet.
I appreciate you, man.
Brother, keep up with the good work. I'm excited about what the future holds for Good Buddies Brewing Company. I cannot wait, and may or may not see you later today.
One last thing, I can't forget. I got to give a shout out to my wife, my beautiful wife, Beth Osborne. If it wasn't for her, this wouldn't even be happening. So, having her support, we're a great team. 18 years together, almost 19 now. So, we just keep doing our thing. But
And she's another one that makes you feel at home when you walk in as well.
100%.
Yes, she's sweet.
But I got to tell you, that's across the board, whether it's Ray, whether it's Monty, whether it's Beth, whether it's your
Kelsey
kiddos, Kelsey.
Or Graham.
Yeah, I mean, it's across the board. It's like I was down there one day, and I was sitting next to a couple guys from Greensburg, and they were like, we love craft brews. And we came down and we got to talking to Ray, and we're like, this is like there was that connection, you know what I'm saying? And they were like, we just like coming here and talking to Ray.
We like taking people like Toby Kurtzinger and Jay Ballard to come see you. So that's the first place we went, was to come see you. So I mean, it's just a place to go around here. Finally,
appreciate you, Ray.
Thank you guys for having me again.
We got we are busy. We're going to be back in the studio next week, J-Bo, with Eric Lanz.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited about that. A tequila that is fantastic. You and I have both tried it. It is ultra smooth. El Bandido tequila.
Yankee.
And so Eric will be in here next week. We'll have a great show with him. He did confirm to me, J-Bo, that he will have something for us to sip on.
Oh, gosh. Things go south when we drink tequila, but we like tequila. It just gets us to where we need to be a lot faster, doesn't it?
And it creates memory issues for you.
And you.
Yeah.
We don't want to go there.
Yeah, a fun show. Again, we want to remind you, come on in to the 1 year celebration for Good Buddies Brewing Company. Saturday, February 24th, starts at noon. It's just going to be a great time. Captain Frank's Hot Dog Emporium, they will be there. There's going to be drawings throughout the day for prizes. You'll be able to practice your axe throwing, which J-Bo will be nowhere around with Joe's Axe Shack. They will also be announcing the winner of the Insiders group, right, Ray? So that's going to be a lot of fun. But special beers, they've been working hard on releasing some new stuff. It's going to be a great time. Saturday, February 24th, starting at noon at Good Buddies Brewing Company. That's going to do it for our show today, J-Bo.
See you guys.
Is that all you got?
I'm going to get back to my bourbon. It's
The
12 o'clock.
outro tune just started, J-Bo. Surely you can
I wouldn't know. All
right. All right, for Ray Osborne of Good Buddies Brewing Company, for J-Bo, who is enjoying his Maker's Mark Community Bottle, I'm Jimbo. We'll see you next time on Two Shots on a Barrel.
Peace.